So we've decided to put our time and energy into our values, but the brain is still throwing up intrusive thoughts. What to do? First off, that's not a problem. However, I know the intrusive thoughts can be screaming for your attention and the pull to do compulsions can be very strong. So let's look at an example. Let's say we value nourishing ourselves. That value will probably involve cooking nutritious meals. As we're cutting up vegetables, we might experience intrusive thoughts related to knives. When the thoughts pop up, redirect your attention to preparing the food. You value cooking, so that's what you're going to focus on. The intrusive thought doesn't have to go away. It can be there. It can intensify. It can change. Conversely, it might go away. That's fine too. That doesn't mean we're suppressing thoughts or anything like that. Whatever is or isn't up there in our heads is totally fine. We're just cooking food. So, what we start to do is we start practicing giving our attention to what it is we're doing. We're not doing that with a goal of pushing the thoughts away. The thoughts can be there. We're also not actively focusing on the thoughts or putting our lives on hold to expose ourselves to them. We value cooking, so we practice bringing our attention back to cooking. Let's zoom out from this specific example and look at a skill that might be even more valuable. So, we're talking about intrusive thoughts here. If some thoughts are intrusive, that must imply that the other thoughts are non intrusive or normal. Let's call them normal. Actually, we are the ones labeling some thoughts as intruders and others as normal when they're both just thoughts. Us labeling thoughts as intrusive is a huge part of the issue here. Essentially, we're saying, you're an intruder, you shouldn't be here. And that's the opposite of the thing that's actually useful to us, accepting thoughts. Also, if you spend your time constantly chasing after the so called normal thoughts, letting them decide how you'll spend your time, it's no wonder you then have difficulty not reacting to intrusive thoughts. They are both just thoughts, and you have been practicing reacting to thoughts all day. So it'll be super useful to stop fusing with any of your thoughts. We do this by learning to treat thoughts as clouds in the sky. When we walk outside, the clouds are just there whilst we go to the places we want to go. They are just something we experience along the way. We're not actively hating on the clouds, we're not actively exposing ourselves to them, nor are we actively doing anything to accept them. They are just there. We can do what we value doing whilst the clouds are there. Start treating thoughts the same way, and your mental health will start to improve.